I'm sat in the car park just about to go into work. When you've got a wife and 6 children, a full-time job, blog site, vlog site, Facebook, Twitter, and everything else that all that comes with, trying to find the time to do a video it's proven harder than I thought. I have tried 2 or 3 times this weekend actually, but nobody wants to listen to a screaming child while we're trying to get serious. So as everything that's been grown since I found the COA, it's all come from thinking outside the box, and so that's why I'm sat in my car, in the car park, just before I go into work. But I really wanted to do a video just to quickly talk about the success of COAweek 2018. I really, I hoped and wanted it to be as big as 2017, and if not bigger, and it ended up being so. It all kicked off on Sunday. We were in all the major news outlets, and it's such a huge thing, really, to really see how far we've come and just how much awareness is being raised. And so I just wanted to share with you, really, what I've taken away from this week and what's kept coming up again and again and again. And that is that talking about your parents drinking is not betrayal. I felt like that all my life, and so I told lies to protect that. I said that my childhood was okay and that I don't remember stuff, and I made up nice things about it, because really, as a child of an alcoholic, I was ever so loyal, and so I felt like talking about my negative emotions and the negative effect that this has had on my life. I thought I was doing down my parents. I thought that meant that I was blaming them. And I've gained an understanding that it's not that at all. And that talking about it helps me to feel justified, helps me to learn more about myself, and helps me to understand so that I can move forward. And it's not about blaming either of my parents, my dad as the alcoholic and my mum as, the non-drinker within the family, or the non-alcoholic within the family. But it's helped me to recognise the stress that we were all under, and it's helped me to free myself up more and more from the ties that kept me within the negative emotions, because I've learned that the more I try and close the door on all them emotions and all them feelings that I suppress, the more power they have over me. And so the more that I'm able to speak about them with a friend or with Nicoa or on the blogging platform, the more freedom I get. And lots of people now, when they contact me through the blog site, everybody's talking about a realization that it's okay to talk about this stuff, that actually it's the stigmas and the ways that alcoholism gets a hold on our families that keeps us in secrecy. And it's really that secrecy is one of the huge parts that keeps it having a hold over us. So yeah, look, just learning that talking to someone and sharing and being heard is not about blaming. It's not about saying, my parents were bad. It's about understanding the stresses of addiction and learning that as a family we were under stress, and so we all need healing. We're reaching a place in society where society celebrates people in recovery, the drinker in recovery. So, we need to understand and reach a place where we celebrate the recovery of the children too. And I think we're getting there the more that we talk about it, and the more that the conversation becomes open, broad, and inclusive. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, really. And I've got to go into work now anyway. So I promised more videos this year, and I'm definitely going to come through with that. They just might be in car parks of my workplace or wherever I find the opportunity. But the little voices in my head that keep telling me you don't need to do it, don't do it, and making excuses for why not to do it, I'm basically, by doing this, I'm fighting against them. So yeah, look, the links are all below, you know them. COAisathing.com, nicoa.org.uk, and we'll speak soon.